Welcome everyone. We have the official developers note that was just released. So if you have a look over here, this was about 3 minutes ago, the developers note is out. And there's also the Inazuma Diaries of the new Tatsumi Island. And those were just released. So let's go through the developers notes together. And I haven't read anything, so this is going to be all new to me as well. There's quite a few, so as we zoom down over here, you can see a lot of questions and some very detailed notes over here. So let's see if there's anything interesting. So the developers notes here, let's see what we have installed. The first question is that, is there any way to obtain is there any way to obtain gadgets from the events that I missed? So there are some gadgets in the game that we can obtain previously from some of the limited events, like the harp and like the balloon. So for traveler who missed out, don't worry. In version 2.2, travelers can use Mora to purchase the special balloon and also the harp and also the other gadgets from the major store. Oh, so now this is added. So now maybe we can purchase pets as well. So that's actually pretty interesting. Now, but pet save your Moras, guys. I'm not sure how much they cost. Maybe 50,000, maybe 500,000. So save some Moras for the special items that you might have missed in any of the events. That's pretty good. So next question. Zoni's shield will sometimes overlap with Ganyu's crossbar. This is her aim and make it difficult to obtain for mobile users to aim. Let me see if I can start the game. I'll start the game in the background, and this way I can show you guys what does it mean for that. I do have Zoni and also Ganyu, and this does happen. So I think they may be hinting that Ganyu may be getting a rerun in the future. Because what else would they talk about a character when no one can wish for, right? Okay, the game's logging in. Oh, I'll let the game log in and we'll wait for a little bit. Let's keep reading. In version 2.2, we also work to optimize this. We'll reduce the capacity of some effects that will obscure the crosshair when both characters switch aim mode. So the aim mode character that really wants to get aim mode is going to be Ganyu, and also with the new character, with the character Sarah, who also wants to aim. So let me show you guys what I mean by the aim. So notice that we're going to aim mode. There's a crossbar here. And Ganyu is going to shoot, right? Now, if I switch into Zoni and cast a shield, and then go aim mode, notice how the pixels on the edge of the screen is kind of blocking it. This is something that players have complained before. Notice that half of my vision is like kind of obscured by the little pixels on the geo side. And this is what they meant by that. And this is likely going to be fixed, which is pretty good. And I don't know, guys, are they hinting there's gonna be a Ganyu rerun? Because why would you talk about fixing a special character when there's no Ganyu rerun, right? Yeah, we're a little disappointed with no Ganyu rerun for 2.2. Let's keep going. So the first one is about purchasing the gadgets. I'll show you what they mean by the gadgets. So over here, let's see. So you can see the wind harp blue, and there's the harp. There's a few things you can use, and those are mini gadgets within the game. There's also 2 pets. So there definitely things that can be good that's coming. Next question. Can the previously chosen option be saved in the high-end event? It's tournaments where I'm trying to get all the different endings. Oh, this is actually pretty good. This is for getting all the Primo Gems. Remember, you can get 60 Primo Gems for each of the hangout. And also the storylines, of course. Optimization will be implemented when the same device is used for hangout. The previous selected option will be saved. That's really good. Okay, so this is a quality of life, and because we have Xiaoyu and also Child as a new hangout, this can be a faster way to get 120 Primo Gems if they don't reset. So that's actually pretty good. So coming over to the next question. Controllers for PS5 doesn't work well on PC. Will support be added? So this is more for the coverage of different devices. So in version 2.2, PC will now support DualSense wireless controllers. Oh, this is when you want to use a controller to play. That's actually really cool. I have friends who like to control with a controller. So this is definitely a system optimization for different devices and different controls. I don't use controllers, so I'm not too focused. I think this will help with character who aim with a bow. Oh, Ganyu, right? So Inazuma's transport commission takes too long. Yeah, I know, I heard some players said this. In version 2.2 will increase the HP and movement speed of the transport goods, so that travelers will be able to complete the quest faster. Hey, look, they're listening to some of the feedbacks, but what about the feedbacks for more Primo Gems? I'm glad they're listening, because, you know, There's things like the crossbar, the aim for Ganyu, and also the the commissions. There's things that players can really get annoyed, and there's small things. At least they're looking into it. The Raiden Shogun's elemental skill, Chakra Disaster, is too bright if you look at it for too long. Oh, that's what some of my viewers said as well. They said some of the skills were just killing their eyes at night, especially when they don't have the lights on. So in comparison to version 2.1, in version 2.2 optimized Raiden Shogun's elemental E-spell by reducing its brightness in various lighting environment. So this is animation skill optimization. This does not increase the damage, but this will help protect your eyes when you play the game. Hey, that's good, that's good. Next question. Is it possible to add photos as wall furnitures for the teapot? Hey, that's actually pretty nice. You really get the home looking with the plants and also the photos. Photo frame furnitures are currently under development. In future version, there will be new interior furnishing that can display the hand memories of hand events. Oh, the one with Noel, the one you light under the tree. There's a lot of good pictures. Travelers can select hand memories according to their preference and displays it. In addition, developers have already taken notes on the request of furnishing that plays music recorded in the feedback collection. So, 2 furnishings are going to be added. One is that the hangout pictures from your hangout story event. The other one is going to be furnishings that can play music, like a saxophone, right? That'd be pretty good. Can we see the lineup of enemies when form a party in the spiral abuse? It's difficult to remember the enemy lineups when forming party. I get that too. Sometimes I was like, hey, are they Cryo? Are they, what are they? And then turns out my Ganyu is not that strong as Cryo, but she's great against other characters like Fataris. The development team have noted this. The development team will optimize the display of enemy information for the spiral abuse in sequential versions. So this is not for 2.2, it seems. Maybe they're looking into it. When spiral abuse is changing floors, you can view the enemy information. This is actually really good. I used to have Reddit guides and different guides for the spiral abuse, and this is really useful because you want to know the level of the monsters, you want to know the elements, and you want to know what elements counters what. This is a general summary. Electro characters will be countered by Cryo, while the melt synergy counters each other, the vaporize as well, which are really good. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting too excited. Is it possible to restore my default team after exiting co-op mode? I manually do it here. The developer is working on it. In future versions, when travelers swap from co-op to single player, the default party will be restored. So this is a co-op optimizing upgrade again. And when teammate leaves a party in co-op, that teammate's character will be replaced by a character from the default party when entering co-op. For example, oh gosh, this is pretty detailed. So before leaving co-op mode, Traveler had character A, B, C, D. They party in a co-op mode, 4 friends come together, the Traveler becomes a host and control character A. This is the first character. What I mean by that is, let's say if I'm going to co-op, my first character will be Deluk. He will be the one that will be in the co-op that will be used by me, controlled by me. And if one of the players leaves the party, the character B will then becomes available for me to control. Excuse me. So that means when there's no longer 4 core players, I can now control the Luke, and also I can control my second character, Kazuha. I think this is standard, right? Not sure. So in version 2.2, we're also fixing an issue with single player mode whereby the duration of cooldown of opponent skills do not stop after the game was paused. Oh, there's some interesting mechanics. So when you pause the game like this, guys, the game is paused, right? But the enemy and the spells sometimes don't stop. When it comes back, they shoot you with 200 fireballs and it kills you, even the slimes. So after the fix, some enemies will no longer be able to switch to another skill quickly when Traveler unpause the game, For example, when facing the Primordial Zersup, no longer able to use the time of the game is paused. So the Primordial Shower skill multiple times here. This is something that kills players when they pause the game. Multiple times in a short amount of time. Another example will be facing the Magokenki and also Child. In this case, the enemy will not be able to take advantage of the pause. It's like when you pause the game, the character we don't move, but the enemy still gets the cooldown lower than its skills casted. So similarly, after the update, so enemies with different attack phases will not be able to change phases quickly just because the skill cooldown cannot be paused. For example, before the update, when facing an alternate, if the Traveler paused the game, the pause did not affect Osune's skill. So when the game is resumed, Osune will enter the next phase of the attack quickly. After the fix, similar issue will no longer occur. So it seems that this whole explanation is actually nerfing the monsters when you pause the game. Who would have known that when you pause the game and the monsters become stronger, right? Because the cooldown goes away and they can switch skills quickly. Now, what I can take away from this develops notes, it seems pretty comprehensive, but it didn't cover some of the most important questions, like where are we getting more primal gems? Are we getting more free resin? Are they reducing the resin cost? And is there better ways to get more primal gems? I know, I'm all about primal gems. So let's do a quick summary. I think what seemed really nice is that they're actually focusing a character that uses a bow, and they especially highlighted Ganyu. So this is a big hint that there will be a Ganyu rerun, guys. Because, you know, it's her time. I think Hutao got hers, Child got his third rerun. I think it's Ganyu's time for Ganyu rerun. I noticed I'll even talk about the controllers for the PS5, and this is going to optimize with, you know, character who uses a bow, right? And let's see, what else is there? There's also optimization for Raiden Shogun, and especially monsters are now weaker when you pause the game. So there's a little quality of life over here on the side. Let's have a look at what are the comments. No comments on the anniversary. I know, yeah, what? I guess they try to hide away. They're like, oh, take you 1,600 primal gems. Take it. Don't talk. Come back, Raiden Shogun, shy. That's actually pretty good. So let's see if there's any new comments. We'll go to the next official notes as well. Sometimes there's some really interesting comments. Oh yes, oh gosh, if the developers hear this, guys, this is a big thing. The toggling of constellations. Why is that? Just before we go to the next part. This is so big. I was like, what's important? This is so important. Now for characters like Bennett, why is that no one clicks this one? But I don't want to click it up, by the way. So if you click this one, it will infuse your weapon with pile. It will ruin your other characters if they don't intend to deal pile damage. So most of the players who are aware of this don't click his final constellation. So this is actually so big, and I do think the toggling of constellations will be massive. You can test your constellations as well. Coming over to the Inazuma Diaries, we won't go too far. Let's have a look at the pictures. So it will be like shrouded by fog, so there's a very low visibility. I wonder if character can light it up. So there will be storms with electro. So I do believe they're encouraging more usage of electric characters like the Electro Traveler. And you're able to tread some special path during the fog, so if you follow those particular lights. Now there will be the new chest, the remarkable chest, which will give furnishings. I don't think they give primal gems, so that's a little annoying. There'll be new items called the fluorescent fungus, and there will be 4 new monsters, so 2 each. They're separate types. And those looks like Pokemons. They're like floating Pokemons to me, to be honest. And this is a demonstration I was showed in live stream how to fight those little wolves. And that's pretty much it. Everyone's like, forced. Oh gosh, Child is like, my goal, my time has come, my third banner. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this developer's notes. Now let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not sure if I'm seeing this, I'm just hoping for the Ganyu rerun, because a lot of my viewers want Ganyu. We have talked about this multiple times, how good she is, and she's not getting a rerun, so let me know, guys. But yeah, so my biggest takeaway from this one is the developers is considering a Ganyu rerun. So remember when Zonli got a buff, and then he got a rerun? So maybe guys, am I seeing this? So let me know in the comments. I'm definitely hoping, right? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I look towards you making more video first. I do want to do a Child banner video to talk about Child and also his banner. And the 4 stars, I think those will be interesting as well. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.